Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is our August love reading. So we're going to take a look at romantic relationships, love relationships for August. Keep in mind this is collective, so it may or may not resonate. Always take a look at your other placements. Even if it does resonate or doesn't resonate, just gives you more information. I'm going to get started here fairly soon. Also, please remember to hit that like button because it really does help if the reading resonates or if you're enjoying the content. Much appreciated. And I'm going to use the Ghost Tarot for this reading. So let's get started. Let's give it a couple more shuffles. Okay. Okay, what do our Sagittarius need to know for August love? We all want to know about love. I'm included in that group. So here we go. Current situation, please. Ten of Pentacles. Past influence is the Ten of Cups. Present influence is Three of Pentacles. And negative, onto the negative energy is the Moon. Positive is the Devil. Oh, interesting that the positive comes up with the Devil. What we don't see is strength. What to look for is Seven of Pentacles. Unexpected energy is Eight of Wands. Challenge, Six of Cups. Future influence is the Hangman. Outcome, Hermit. And where does this lead from there? Two of Wands. King of Pentacles. So I'm going to leave it right there. Tell me what our advice is. Page of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So this reading would absolutely, this is something that you're absolutely desiring in your life right now. I like the top energy where you're at right now. It feels really good. The past influence is the Ten of Cups. So, and with the current being the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you're in a pretty good place right now. But I do feel like the current situation could be focusing on your home, your family, you know, how to combine this into this relationship. Now, the Ten of Cups could be energy from way past or just yesterday, but it is a feeling of comfort in a relationship. I want to call it the ultimate relationship card because I do believe that Ten of Pentacles is actually the ultimate relationship card where you're, if you want marriage, stability, and that kind of relationship, that would be. Now, the Ten of Cups is definitely something that is where you can be vulnerable with somebody, where you can be you, where you can, I call it almost a comfort relationship where you're not worried about, you know, outer appearances. You're worried about, you know, who you are and with this person, who they are. And I feel like this was in the past. However, right now, I feel like your focus, though, is on stability and how does this move forward. It feels like that's a very important situation to you. Whether, you know, you have children at home or family at home that you're taking care of, and that's important, or whether it's just a home environment in general, and will this relationship get you to you know, marriage, but long term. You're not just thinking about short term right now. I feel like you're putting this into a long-term situation. I like where your present influences is with the Three of Pentacles, because that tells me that it is a feeling right now where you're in a pretty good relationship where you feel like this other person enhances you and you enhance them. It's not like they need to pick you up or you need to pick them up. It's more equal, but you may have different strengths. And in that, you know, it allows you both to grow. I feel like that's kind of where you're at right now. And I feel like this feels really good. I feel like it's very good energy. Now, the Moon to me with the negative is probably the reason why you're even looking into these readings, because the Moon is saying that you may be thinking about something that you don't know the whole story on. So just keep in mind that the moon speaks to shadows. And with those shadows, it may make you feel like something's happening that may not be happening. So if you're feeling like, don't, the big thing here with this being in a negative or a challenge area is don't assume something unless you know the whole story. So, but there's something here too about being unclear, and maybe in this relationship it feels good to you, because I feel like these cards are really great, but there's something here that you're unsure of. And there's something like that's crying at you that you're unsure of. I will tell you, with the challenge being the Six of Cups, it's either this person's past, maybe how the two of you interacted a long time ago, but I almost think, or your past, like there could be something in your past or their past that you're wondering if that will happen again. And that's the unclear piece. That's the moon card as well. So with this challenge of, is this going to be exactly like it was in the past? Like, is he going to act this, or she going to act the same way? Am I going to be able to handle this because I didn't handle it well in the past? It's kind of got you into a roadblock of moving forward. And I think that's the two biggest energies. Now, I do feel like with the devil here in the positive, you are pretty stuck on this relationship. And I think the reason why it's coming up in the positive, because a lot of times the devil is not necessarily a positive card. It's not necessarily negative. But I do feel like, too, as this being in the positive, that you two also share something that it almost feels very secret to me, like no one else knows about. It's something very hidden to the both of you. Being that this is in the positive, it's something that feels good, but it's something you don't share. And it's kind of cool because it almost like we have this secret and nobody else knows about it. And it kind of like brings up the relationship a little bit because it makes it a little bit more exciting. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. It doesn't have to be that exact scenario, but something like that, where you two have a secret. Whether it's a secret or just something that you don't talk about with other people, it's something that you have together, and no one else needs to know about it. It's that energy. What you don't see is the strength. There's something here about, with this being underneath the moon, that I'd be very careful about, again, going back to assumptions. Make sure that you have clarity, because the strength says that there is a lot of strength here that you are not even seeing. Whether it's with the other person or with you or with the relationship in general, please keep that in mind, because that's a good thing to have in a relationship, strength. And it's not strong like brute strength. It's strong like emotional, mental strength between the two of you. I would really keep an eye on that. What to look for is the Seven of Pentacles. Things are still developing, so they're not done yet. The crop hasn't grown to full where you can actually harvest, but it is definitely being worked on, and watch for that, because you are, and they are, doing the work to better this situation. With the unexpected being the Eight of Wands, I feel like there's going to be some kind of message that comes in. The thing here is, though, I feel like this unexpected energy may be hard, like a message that comes in, or a trip that comes in, or something, again, that kind of, it's not necessarily bad, it just is hard. Because hard isn't necessarily bad. Sometimes we need that. And the reason why I say that is we have the Hangman in the future influence. So what I'm going to do too is go back to the Six of Cups challenge, where you feel like this could be something that's going to revisit itself, or you're worried about that person being the same as they were in the past, or you being the same as you were in the past, or it not meeting the expectations from the past, something of that nature. The Hangman in the future influence says that you're going to take a look at this differently, so that it'll allow you to open up to what's really happening. which will negate that moon energy in your negative energy. Because once you take the time to really figure it out or look deep inside yourself or do self reflection, but you will be taking this time on your own and probably alone, because I do feel like the outcome being the Hermit's the same thing. But I feel like the Hangman going into the Hermit as the outcome, it means that you will shine the light on the right thing. Like you will discover what you need to discover. And I feel like it's positive. I do. And I feel like it's positive because we have, where does this lead? The Two of Wands. Two of Wands to me is a planning card, mapping out the direction you want to go to, plan how you want to move forward. And then ultimately it leads to the King of Pentacles, which again, going back to that Ten of Pentacles, that's where you want to be. That's where, you know, it all starts. And the King of Pentacles is in charge of all that. And I feel like this energy leads to a very, whether this is you or the other person, there's a big feeling of stability here. Someone that you can count on, someone that, you know, is intelligent. They know how to deal with money. They work hard. They absolutely do. And, but more importantly, they care about their home. They care about the people around them. And I feel like you're going to see that energy come to fruition in this relationship. And that, I feel like, goes right back to that Ten of Pentacles in the current situation where everything kind of works itself out. The big thing here is probably, again, while you're watching this or while you're even curious about relationship, is there's a piece of you that either feels like you need to worry about something from the past and you are unclear. The moon is not clear communication. It's not. So until you know the truth, which is, I feel like the Hangman Hermit energy here in the future, you'll know how to move forward. And also the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is in your advice. And that is saying, you know, it is about being clear, but I do feel like it is. It's about being clear, having clear communication, having, you know, it's also a little bit about, to me, the Page of Swords can also be about protecting yourself, protecting your home, protecting your family. And it's protecting what's right for you. But I also do feel like it's some kind of communication and to remember to be clear, you know, be concise, be articulate in your wants, needs, understandings. So if you want to question this Moon Six of Cups energy, just be clear, you know, be honest, be straight up. You don't have to be mean. You just have to say, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. And I think with that Hangman, once you are clear, you will be able to think about this differently, and it'll provide you with the right direction. Hermit, on which way to go, his lantern. I really feel like that's how it's going to pan out. Is there anything else our Sagittarius need to know about this situation? Three of Cups. You know, I feel like this is celebrate those around you. Celebrate, if it's this person, celebrate the relationship as is. You know, don't throw out real high expectations, but be in the now and celebrate the now. Celebrate how you feel about this person right now, how the relationship is now. Don't spend time looking at the past. Don't overthink something. Just allow yourself to be happy. And it could be too, you know, put yourself around other people if you're feeling like, I'm in a spot. But I feel like more it's just allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to enjoy this. Understand what's happening and speak clearly when you want that understanding. But you're headed in the right direction. So there you have it, Sagittarius. There's your August love reading. Please let me know how you feel about it. Leave a comment. I appreciate all of it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.